Hey everyone, Scar43 here today, and today I'm going to talk about streaming for the first time. So you may be thinking about doing some streams of some sort, whether it's on Mixer, Twitch, or YouTube, and you go into it thinking like, hey, I'm going to click that button, I'm going to go live, and you go live, and no one comes. So it can be very disheartening because people think that just because you go live, people come into your room and they're gonna come and hang out and have a good time. Well, not at first. You've never streamed before. I mean, unless you're part of a community or you have some big social media branding behind you, no one knows who you actually are. Which brings me to my second point. I mean, if you're gonna go into this, you need to branch yourself out into many different places, whether it be making YouTube videos, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, is Reddit. I mean, be part of a community if you're into a particular game. The other thing too is, you know, like a website like Twitch. The people who've been doing it forever, or the people who have the most viewers, they're usually on top of a directory. So if you're playing like a big game like League of Legends, Counter Strike, one of those games where they're consistently 20 plus thousand people in the channel at one given time, well, when you first start, you're at zero, and also directories filled with thousands upon thousands of people. It's not like YouTube where you create this video, tag it properly, maybe you're the top person on the search for this particular video. um, but for Twitch, even I think YouTube Gaming and Mixer, the people who have the more viewers are going to be on the top, and you're all the way at the bottom. And it's not like you go through pages upon pages. You scroll and scroll and scroll. Depending on how big the directory is, it could take you a couple minutes to even just get to the bottom of the channel to find where your channel actually is. I mean, my first tip would be, if you're gonna go into this, expect to be by yourself for quite some time. Another suggestion would be, when you first start off, is let your friends know, let your family know. Be like, hey, I'm going live tonight. I don't, as long as you can come by, hang out, and talk to me, or you can just come by and leave the window open. I mean, those couple views will put you above the people who just start out just like you. On social media, go out and make friends. Say you like playing Destiny, go talk to other Destiny streamers. I mean, don't start off like, hey, I'm a streamer too, I play Destiny as well, but like, talk to them, become their friend, or at least be part of their community. And you know what? Maybe that person's gonna be like, oh, who is this guy? Oh, he streams? Maybe I'll go take a look, when he's not streaming or they're not streaming, and maybe they'll stop by, hang out for a bit. I'll be honest with you, I think it actually took like a solid month until I got my first person who regularly came back on their own that wasn't like someone that I knew. The other thing too, it's not a race. You're not going to click that live button, especially when you have like a zero following outside of any social media, and you're not going to get 5 people, you're not going to get 10 people. I mean, granted, you may be lucky and you may pick a game that there's maybe only 100 viewers and there's like 2 people streaming it, so you're that third person. The higher you are up on the viewer ranking in that directory, the better off you are. I mean, if you want to get into this, maybe pick a game that's not as popular. I mean, there's resources to look out there. There's, you can look at the Steam leaderboards. You look through the directory, like say a new game comes out, but it's not represented very well. Play that game. If you're into it, you're into it. You got to put yourself into a place where you're going to get exposure. Create an Instagram account, create a Twitter, let people know you're live, follow people, interact with people. You got to also network, because I mean, if you're going to try to do this all by yourself and not talk to anyone else, it's going to be a struggle. You got to make friends. I have my group of people that I hang out with. I'm not saying I'm a big streamer. I probably average somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 10 viewers on a given day. But now I've been streaming for about 4.5 months. That's the other thing. Like I said before, it's not a race. It's a marathon. I think there's a demographic out there that people who start streaming, I think like 80% of them give up within the first 3 months. Your goal should be to, 1, last that 3 months, 2, stream on a schedule that works for you. You know, you may think of this, you know, gung ho. People are in different situations. Some people may be able to stream every single day. You may be able to stream only like twice a week, but be consistent about it. You know, if you can only stream on Tuesdays and Saturdays, stream on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Let everyone know wherever you are on the social media that you can only stream on Tuesdays and Saturdays at this time. Because just like TV, you're like a television show. So the more consistent you are about streaming and also consistent about the time you stream, the more consistent that your viewers will come back that you do get. Also, talk to your chat. If there is no chat, talk to yourself. Talk about random things that happen to you during the day. Talk about random things that you enjoy doing other than video games. Maybe talk about the game you're playing, like if you know stuff other than the actual gameplay. Engage in conversations with yourself to help drive conversation to that person who may stumble in. Because you see that viewer number go up to like, you know, 2-3 people, but if you're not talking or engaging in any sort, that person's just going to leave and be like, well, I'm not going to sit here and talk to someone who's not talking. Get a buddy. You know, play a game with a buddy. You know, talk over voice comms, you know, so you're always talking to your buddy. You know, whether you're goofing off, whether you're taking it serious, you know, people pick up on that type of thing. And if it's funny or if it's, you know, serious and they can see your skill level or see how much fun you're having, you know, people enjoy that type of stuff. Final note, enjoy streaming. Because if you make it seem like all you are is about the numbers, people will catch on to that. Have fun. Enjoy what you're doing. Don't force yourself to play a game just because you think you're going to become the next big guy in that game. Play the game because you want to play the game, especially at the beginning. What you play isn't going to matter. It's just the fact is, if you want to become a streamer, enjoy what you're doing. If you like this video, comment, like, subscribe, and have a great day, folks.